Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing really well, and today I have quite an interesting set of shirts here. I say today, it's going to be split over two videos, I hope you don't mind, but these shirts are actually really sort of special and probably quite unique and rare, so if I break them into two videos, it makes it easier for me to explain more about the shirts. So, I have this very large parcel here, and why do I have such a large parcel? Well, it's thanks to one of you guys who watched my videos. So I got messaged by a gentleman called Francisco, and he says, hey, I watch your videos, you've got an amazing collection, do you happen to have any shirts from El Salvador? So I goes, I actually do have one shirt from El Salvador, the CD FAS, who are probably the most successful and popular club from El Salvador. But for me, it's actually quite an older shirt. It's like mid-2000s. It's still mint condition and everything, but it's one of the oldest shirts that I own. So usually when I have at least one club from one country, I don't necessarily think about it anymore. Obviously, I'm just trying to find these new countries. He goes, well, if you're interested, I currently live in Germany, and so does my sister. However, she is currently vacationing back in El Salvador. Now, if you want, I could get some shirts arranged to be delivered to her, and then when she comes back home, or comes back to Germany, she will bring them as luggage, and then all you have to do is pay for the shirts themselves and shipping from Germany to the UK, which is probably going to be less than what it would be from El Salvador to the UK, or it might not have even been possible. So I goes, okay, that sounds really interesting. I'm always open to obscure shirts. So we went searching to find any online stores that we could get delivered to her, and we came across 3 teams. So we ordered one of each, and unfortunately, one of the shirts wasn't actually available in the size that I needed, which was a bit of a shame because it was pink. It was like a breast cancer special awareness one, which would have been really nice, but wasn't meant to be. I still have 2 really nice, really cool shirts here. So Francisco was so helpful in this process. He was very useful with regards to just giving details, information about the clubs themselves and organising it all. And obviously I want to say a big thank you to his sister who was helped facilitate this also. So that's one of the really sort of positives of doing these videos, is I get to speak to people from all over the world and sort of find shirts that I wouldn't necessarily have access to otherwise. So I suppose it's best I open up the shirt. I have the first one I'm going to talk about now, and then the second video is going to continue pretty much where they left off. So here we go, opening up this package, which has actually done quite a bit of travelling. Right then, how do I best do this? I have scissors on hand today, so that's a bit of preparation from me. Don't want to cause too much damage to the box. Right then, so I have access to the shirts. Let's put the box away for now as we focus on the first shirt. So, there is the rear, and there is the front. Does anybody recognize this team? So, let's open it up and see what is inside. So we have the Umbro packaging, bit of cardboard, bit of tissue paper, and I think that is it. Wonderful. Right then. Ooh, that feels lovely. So, there is the rear. So you see it's quite a jazzy sort of design. It's like a waved effect, but it's also utilizing the diamonds of the Umbro sort of logo. So that's actually really smart. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. And then on the front, this feels so nice. Honestly, guys, this feels really good. There is the front. So the pattern obviously continues round to the front, and then yeah, these shoulders with this sort of pattern here, it almost feels like a Nike shirt. I don't think I've ever had a Umbro shirt feel this good. This is really good quality. So let's dress the mannequin, and then I'll come back to you with some information about the shirt, the club, and anything else that I can think about. Right here then, so this is the shirt in all its glory. So those of you who have recognised the shirt, well done. For those of you who are not quite sure who it actually is the club called Alianza FC. Now, some of you may be thinking, oh, I think I recognise that team name. And you probably do, because it's pretty common, actually, in sort of Central America and South America. I suppose the most popular version would be the Peruvian team, Alianza, one of the most successful Peruvian teams that there are. And there's no coincidence that this club is named that way. So I think this club was formed in 1958 under a different name, and then sort of as a few seasons went on, they were able to garner a sponsorship from a Peruvian businessman, which helped them get to the sort of the top division. So in order to thank this man for doing so, I think it was the club president changed the club name from what it was to Alianza FC in sort of tribute and homage to that, and that's what they've been known ever since. So there is that link to the Peruvian club. So as for the shirt itself, this is the third shirt from the 2020-21 sort of season. I could have had an opportunity to buy the home, the away, or the third. So the home one is sort of white. The away one is like a blue, like a light blue, and then obviously this one is this one. I went for this one primarily because I liked the design. It's a little bit more different, and plus it has like this pink, purpley style trims and accents, which, you know, I quite like. So we went for this one, and it's really, really nice. So for the detailing on this one, something that it's so difficult to even tell in person. There's a little logo on the bottom of the shirt, which it has the crest and it has an elephant on. So I think they're known as the white elephants. So that's actually really cool. And then on the back of the neck, there is a little sort of bit of text which says, "Como no te voy a querer?" I probably ain't saying that correctly. And that kind of translates to something like, "How can I not love you?" And it has the year of the founding, 1958, on the back. So this club is one of the most successful teams in El Salvador. In fact, including the one I'm going to open up after this and the one I already own, I think I have the three most popular and successful teams in the country, which is kind of cool. I am now a glory supporter for El Salvador. I think they are the current Apertura champions. So they follow a similar sort of league format as Mexico and some other South American countries, where they split the season into two halves. They have the opening and the closing, and then they play each other once, and it kind of gets a bit confusing. I don't quite know the format or the rules. So they are champions, and I believe, if I read correctly, they are the only team to have gone through an entire season unbeaten in like 2017. So they're pretty handy at what they do. With regards to this club itself, I think Classic Football Shirts actually have a shirt of theirs for sale. It's the 2019-2020, so the season prior. They have the home shirt, and it's retailing for $39.99. So, you know, it's if you are interested, you can just get one from there, and I think they have all the sizes. With regards to pricing for these, they ended up being about £35 each. Plus I paid £10 postage, so it was like £80 total, which I think is pretty decent considering they've travelled a long way. So the actual travelling that this shirt's done, it was manufactured in China and then distributed in Panama to El Salvador. Then it's gone from El Salvador to Germany, and then from Germany to the UK, where it's going to sit for quite a long time. I don't think it's going to leave here anytime soon. So that is quite a well-travelled piece of clothing. But that is kind of it, really, with regards to this shirt. I love the logo. That's kind of one of the reasons why I went for this one, because I just think I like the simple letters. I know a lot of people don't care for the Juventus one. I think it's okay. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's okay. Definitely a lot of sponsors going on, Pepsi, etc. Mr. Donut, which is very adorable, and sort of the league patch on the side there. But it's just really nice. The material's really good, and Umbro you're just killing it. You can't go wrong with Umbro. Anyway, that is it. This is the first part. This is the first shirt, and I will pick it up with the second shirt. I hope you enjoyed this video, as always, and I'll see you next time.